Yo, what's up, family? Welcome to it. What the Fuck Life, episode 318. I'm Gigi Nero. Thanks for joining me. 18. Yeah, my high school reunion happens soon. Damn, where does the time go? I don't know, but something tells me that time keeps on slipping into the future. Am I going to my class reunion? Hell no. I never go to those things. Why should I? I think that everyone has their own clique. I imagine it'll be like high school, except we're older and fatter. I'm not going through that hell again. I hated high school. I only loved rapping with my dudes during lunch break and band class. I guess you could tell that music was my passion. Anyway, I was thinking about the moment my mom pushed me out into the world after I graduated high school. How dare she do such a thing? If parents sheltered and isolated their children from the world, how the fuck could their children possibly know anything about the world? Then their children are thrown into the world without any kind of flotation device, just drowning. But keep your head up. Then their parents judge them for the decisions they make. Motherfuckers. You love your parents always, but you hate the hell out of them sometimes. And I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Do you remember getting tossed out of the house when you turned 18? Or after you graduated high school? You gotta go, bitch. Boop. Your parents just kicked your ass out like a football going through uprights. Boop. We hope you land on your feet. You're not a cat, so chances are you're going to be stretched out on the ground. Get up and take some Robitussin and use some duct tape to mend your broken bones. Because we ain't got no insurance on you, medical or life. We don't know what to tell you. Oh, rub some Vicks on that. You good. All good. You went through it. Ha! Insensitive ass parents. I wanted to chill with my friends after our graduation ceremony because I knew I wasn't going to ever see them again in life. My adopted mom said, "No, our family came here to see you graduate. You have to spend time with them." Oh, I was pissed. I was happy I graduated, but damn, I really wanted to spend time with my friends. But I went home with her family. I enjoyed their company, and I was glad they came to see me graduate. Partly true, but bullshit. I should have ditched them at the school and jumped on homie's truck and rode out. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. I would have probably broken into a song and danced. Can't you feel a brand new day? I got issues. I would break into that song and dance like I just escaped from Eveline on The Wiz. Or I would have been like Celie when she left Mister. Until you do right by me, everything you think about is going to fail. Every black person should watch those movies at least 10 times. At least 10 times in their lifetime. Those movies are cult classics. The Wiz and The Color Purple. Anyway. The next morning, I'm saying goodbye to her family, and they are looking at me like I'm crazy. Okay, what's going on? So my adopted mom waited until that moment to tell me that I was leaving with them. What? So that's why they came here. They came to take me away. I knew I should have ditched y'all last night. They never took interest in my life before. I knew something was off about them being there. Instincts told me when no one else told me. But you expect me to go with them right now, at this moment? No, family, you don't tell an overly sensitive adopted child at the last second that they are going away with another family. That does something to that child's psyche. Talk about feeling abandoned and rejected. It's like telling Mike Tyson he can't fight. Bitch, that's just something you don't do. Especially to an overly sensitive adopted child like me. I was so fragile, like a glass of wine. Which reminds me, I need that to get us through this episode. And you should drink too, because, this is a doozy. See, my adoptive mom never explained things to me, and she was an elementary school teacher. I never could understand that. She would throw me into situations, and when I reacted a certain way, I was the bad kid. Let me tell you a little story. I was adopted at age 3. When I was 6 years old, my adoptive mom told me that we were moving from New York to South Carolina. The next thing I know, we go to her sister's house, and I end up leaving with a lady that wasn't my adoptive mom. Like, horrible. Who this here woman? She and I flew on a plane at night to South Carolina. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, so let me rephrase that. I was on a plane at age 6 for the first time in the dark with this lady stranger, with other strangers, on my way to a place I've never heard of without my adoptive mother. That's a lot. That's a lot to say, and that's a lot to experience as a 6-year-old. This 6-year-old. Now, if we were going to Sesame Street to chill, well, hey, I was cool with that. But I had never been so scared and nervous in all my life. And this was the first time my adopted mom and I were separated since I was adopted. I mean, it was one thing to stay with her relatives or friends in New York and Connecticut without her, but to get on a plane to move down south without her was the ultimate abandonment. Take some sips of your drink. I'll wait. I'll wait. I thought she didn't want me anymore. I really thought that she regretted adopting me and just dropped me off on some random people. Damn, my bio parents didn't want me. She didn't want me. So what was so wrong with me that nobody wanted me? I'm here to tell you, that family she left me with did not like me. At least that's how it felt to me. And this is where low self-esteem and depression are starting to grow. Oh, they were always there. Trust. Take some more sips. So while in foster care, I knew my bio family didn't want me. I knew I was there to get a new mommy and daddy. So realizing that you don't have a bio family or an adoptive family does something to your self-esteem. And as a 3-year-old standing in the living room watching grown-ups walk past you like you're invisible, you start to wonder if there is a family for you. Other children are getting adopted, so why aren't you? You start blaming yourself. You start looking for faults within yourself. Insecurity plays a big part as well. You act much like a child whose parents are going through a divorce, except the child knows their parents. Abandonment, rejection. Yes, my low self-esteem and depression started in foster care. Drink some more. So, back to my original story. I asked my adoptive mom why she was sending me away with her relatives. Her answer, so that I could find a job. Bitch. What the? Yo, I'm going to need to smoke something for real. What the fuck kind of shit is that? I mean, I didn't say that to her. I knew better. But I'm standing there quietly trying to make sense of it all. I'm going away to college in 2 months. You're sending me 3 hours away to work in a town that I do not know. I don't know how to look for a job. I don't have a car to drive while I look for a job. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't have a driver's license because why should I have that if I wasn't allowed to go anywhere on my own? Anyway, you want me to walk everywhere in the 100-degree temperature summer, hot summer sun, and in 200% humidity to look for a job. I finally asked her, why can't I find a job here? She said, girl, if you don't pack your suitcase. Wow. I felt like I was 6 years old again when she sent me to live with her relatives. Come on, keep sipping. Sipping on the scissor. Sipping on the scissor. Sip some more. Matter of fact, you might want to just drink a little. Not sip, just drink. No one prepared me for life. She just threw me out there like, sink or swim, bitch. Sink or swim. What the fuck? While I was in her relative's town, she actually got mad at me for not knowing what to do. And I hate when she says, anyone with common sense. To me, she's calling me stupid. And her family agree with her, like anyone with common sense. Wow. Low self-esteem and depression reared their ugly heads again. And I was always an overly sensitive person. That meant my feelings got hurt very bad, very fast. Yeah, I cried. Like, what the fuck? Family, I've never heard of a job application. I never even heard of taxes. Couldn't I have just chilled for those 2 months? My mom told me I needed money while I was in college. Okay. But couldn't I have worked a job while I attend college? Yeah, I found out at college they called it work study, which helped pay back the student loan. And after a while, those checks came to me. Plus, I had a little job on campus, too. We need another bottle for what I'm about to tell you. Yep, sip. No. Chug a lug, motherfucker. Chug a lug. This is a doozy. Woo. All right. When I arrived at college, the world ate me alive. Family, I'm here to tell you. Behold, I send you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. Bible verse right there. So true. I don't know which one. Y'all gotta look it up. Y'all gotta Google that one. But it's so true. So true. So I started chilling with the wrong people, drinking and smoking. Stuff I never did. I had a bad reputation because random guys would tell everyone that they fucked me when they didn't. I was ridiculed endlessly. They didn't stop until I left that school. I even got raped by a much older guy. What the fuck, life? How the hell are you this damn cruel? I only came here for an education. I didn't come here for all of this bullshit, man. Yeah, about the rape thing. I reported it to the school, and of course, they ignored me. Their reputation was more important than me. So I called my adoptive mom several times, crying and begging her to come and get me. And she wanted to know why. I did not have the strength or the courage to tell her why. And during that time where I grew up, from what I was told or taught or whatever, it was always the female's fault she got raped. It was always the female's fault she got pregnant out of wedlock. If you were in either one of those categories or both, you were considered a fast-tailed girl or a slut. Yes, that older generation of women were worse than men. And we were told to excuse that older generation because they were uneducated. So who did I have to turn to about my rape? No one. I had to deal with it on my own. My adoptive mom and I never talked. She didn't even tell me about periods. Yeah, the period just showed up out of nowhere while I was delivering Girl Scout cookies, y'all. That period showed up all gangster and shit, like, surprise, bitch, what you got on my 40, homie? Like, who the hell are you? What the hell is this? What the fuck, life? Oh, God. Woo, did not see that shit coming, did I? Nope. Instead of telling my adopted mom about the rape, I just listened to her fuss at me for wanting to quit school. It was easier to have her fuss at me for that than for her to fuss at me about getting raped. So that was my logic at the time, and maybe she would have understood. I don't know, because we never talked to each other. And I mean that literally. We never really had conversations, fun or serious conversations. As she drilled into my head while I was growing up, I'm the mother, you're the daughter. I basically lived in fear of her my entire childhood. I practically lived in my room until she came to yell at me for something I did or didn't do. I equate that experience with a very low security prison. Yeah. I got beatings. God, I was misunderstood as a child. God, why did she adopt me? I only left my room to eat, do chores, or go wherever with her and school. I served my 18 years and was finally free with no direction or guidance. I guess her relative's house was a halfway house for me until I got into the real world. It made sense to me. It sucked not having a car or a driver's license at college. It sucked even more to learn life the hard way. But I'm the bad guy for failing out of college that year. My adopted family was full of educators, and I felt like the black sheep or the outcast of the family. I mean, I always was, but this time I really fit the title. I eventually went to another college and earned my degree. I don't have any children, so maybe I don't know. I wouldn't send my child into the world without any preparation. I think that is one of the worst things you could do to a child. My childhood mostly consisted of, like I said, going to church, then home, go to school, then home, go wherever with my mom, then home. Yep. I chilled with some kids from time to time, but that was it. My mom had me so sheltered and isolated. If I ever have children, I will try my damnedest to prepare them for life. I would teach them self-defense or send them to self-defense classes. I would give them some freedom as teenagers. I'm not going to discipline them with switches, belts, or any kind of weapon. I'm going to tell them I love you and hug them every day until they get sick of it. I would be compassionate. I would be sensitive to their needs. I'm not going to be all hardcore all the time. I'm going to have fun with them sometimes. I'm going to be emotionally available to them. I'm never going to abandon them ever, especially when they need me the most. I'm going to be everything to my children that all of my parents were not to me, because all of them needed to take parenting classes, I swear. Please know that. My adopted mom was tough, and for no reason, always with the rah, 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 and with the growl and the bark and the snarl and all that stuff. Calm down. Always on guard like a CEO in Rikers. Sheesh, relax. Woosah. It wasn't that serious. I wasn't trying to defy you. I was just trying to get close to you and feel love. Damn. Something so simple as love is hard to get, even from your own parents and family. But she's all I have. I asked her years ago why she adopted me. Because if this is how children are supposed to be raised, I don't want them. Do you know what she said? Black people were encouraged to adopt black kids. I'm like, damn, you still can't say I love you? Oh, God. Child, yeah, that's her. And I wouldn't have her any other way. My adoptive mom was and is still the better parent. It's like she said, she did the best she could. She thought she was nice. I need more therapy, but more importantly, I need another bottle of wine. God. That, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, is all I could ever ask for. She did her best. but I'm still fucked up in the head. Me raising children, hell to the nazar. That shit's never happening. And if I didn't have any children by 35, I'm definitely not having them now or ever. Yo, I was thinking, if I had a conversation with life at 18, I think it would have gone like this. My mom threw me out. I don't know shit. What the fuck?
Young G, welcome to life.
What the fuck? What the fuck is life?
We might as well get to know each other. I'm reality. Most people call me life. Sometimes I'll work with you, and sometimes I'll work against you. Sometimes I'll throw stuff your way when you least expect it. Think fast.
Ouch, what the fuck, life?
That's just what I do. It ain't always peaches and cream. Sometimes you gotta ride that bull till you fall off. You gotta get back on that motherfucker and ride it some more. Unless you wanna do something else in this rodeo.
Shit, damn, I feel like the clown.
Then the clown you'll be.
No, that's not what I meant.
What you mean?
I feel like you're making fun of me.
That's fucked up. I don't make fun of people. I'm reality. I'm life. I'm different from your fantasies. What do you want out of me?
Happiness?
I can do that. But you're gonna have to put in some work. What makes you happy?
What the fuck, life? I don't know. I never been truly happy.
No one's ever been truly happy. But you can get as close to it as possible. How can I make young G happy?
You can stop fucking with me.
Nah, that shit ain't happening, bruh. What are your heart's deepest desires?
I want a family who loves me. I want to have a great marriage. I want lots of money.
You have a family who loves you more than you know. Just because one family abandoned you, it doesn't mean the other family doesn't love you. You can have that great marriage if you tell that certain someone how you feel about them.
I see you in my inner voice. I've been talking.
We talk all the time. You just need to join the conversation. Oh, and that money thing. Keep hustling, you'll get there.
You always get in the way.
Nah. Most of the time it's you and other people getting in your way. But I always get blamed for it. It's alright. I forgive you all.
You know what, life? You're not always bad.
That's what I'm saying. I am what you make me. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and keep moving forward. Grab courage and confidence and faith. Keep moving forward.
You know what? Thanks, life.
Watch out for that. Basketball.
Why would you do that?
Who the fuck stops in the middle of a basketball game to talk to life?
You know, you suck sometimes.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking blame me. It's not my fault. It's your fault because you wasn't looking.
This hurts worse than a dodgeball. My stomach. Oh, my stomach is in my back.
Young G, you got a lot to learn.
What the fuck, life? Yo, I am sick in the head. I really am. Yo, that's my time. Check me out on linktree.com/Gigi Nero Media LLC. You can also check me out on Spotify for the Gigi Nero Show. The Listen podcast it's posted by Dope MCs Radio. All right. Y'all, thanks for allowing me to spend time with you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves and others. Be safe. Peace.